Amber Heard is lying about donating $7 million to charity, and it's literally getting embarrassing at this point. Johnny Depp's lawyers have brought this point up in court, and Amber Heard seems to not want to share her donation receipts. This has made the whole thing very sketchy, and it has to be said that she's losing her grip on this case really fast. To add to that, Johnny Depp's pictures from when he was married to Amber Heard have also been making rounds on social media. It seems that Johnny had been bruised as well, which meant that Amber was the one hitting him. If you think all this is not enough, the Daily Mail released some audio calls between the ex-couple last year, which show Amber Heard admitting to punching Johnny and saying that no one would believe that she did that to him. I don't know about you, but I find these facts to be quite shocking. And it's scary how this woman has been using feminism and domestic violence as a weapon against Johnny Depp. Unfortunately, that's not even the worst part. As mentioned before, it seems that she even lied about donating $7 million to charity. I've never seen any person publicly lie about so many things and get away with it. And of course, while Johnny got fired from the next Pirates of the Caribbean film, Amber Heard is earning millions from her upcoming roles, which still includes Aquaman 2. The question is, why are there one set of standards for Amber Heard and another set for Johnny Depp? Something's clearly not right here. Back when Amber Heard started with domestic abuse allegations, it was a completely different story. Now all the dynamics are different. If one were to sum it up, it is clear at this point that if domestic abuse did happen in that marriage, Amber Heard was an equal participant in the abuse, or she was the only transgressor, which is the most likely scenario. The most recent issue has, however, been revolving around a $50 million lawsuit that Johnny Depp filed against Amber Heard for posting an op-ed against him where she indirectly accused him of domestic violence while the divorce settlement was still ongoing. Of course, accusing Johnny by name while the settlement was ongoing would have been illegal, but her op-ed was all about raising her voice against domestic abuse. Every word of it strongly hinted at Johnny Depp. It really wasn't well veiled at all. The story does have a little twist here though. Johnny Depp has already lost a similar case in the UK courts where he sued The Sun magazine for calling him a wife-beater. So yeah, Amber is arguing that based on that, this defamation lawsuit should be thrown out as well. To top everything off, Johnny Depp's counsel has recently brought up the issue of Amber Heard's $7 million donation as well. What happened here was that when the two got divorced, Amber Heard won $7 million in the divorce settlement. For whatever reason, she instantly announced that she was going to donate the entire sum of the money to charity. About $3.5 million was pledged to be donated to the American Civil Liberties Union, while she promised to donate the remaining $3.5 million to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. The transcript of the court hearing was made public, and it was a great read. This was the hearing where Johnny and his lawyer brought up the issue of Amber Heard not donating that money. The judge actually took Johnny's side on this one, and the entire conversation was actually hilarious. Amber's lawyer ended up being dumbfounded as the judge urged Amber Heard to produce the receipts if she did donate that money. The judge explained his stance, saying that had Amber Heard not talked about the donation publicly, the court would have dismissed this request from Johnny's counsel. He elaborated that even if Amber had discussed it separately from the domestic abuse case, it still would have been thrown out, but Amber had linked that donation to the domestic abuse case every single time she talked about it. The judge said that this gave every right to Johnny's counsel to determine if the money was donated or not. As this was ongoing, the Daily Mail put out some emails to show the conversation that happened between the ACLU and Amber Heard. It was insinuated clearly from the emails that Amber Heard had little to nothing to do with writing that op-ed. Now, don't get me wrong, the op-ed has her name all over it and was done with her approval. But the emails show that the ACLU's team contacted Amber by sending her a draft of the whole op-ed, and all she had to do was say yes. The reason this is absolutely crazy is that the piece was supposed to be written by Amber herself, where she went into numerous details in attempts to malign Johnny Depp. Why she got some unknown people to do that for her sounds very, very weird. The op-ed was supposed to be about her experiencing domestic violence. The fact that some random workers were the ones who wrote it and it was reviewed by a panel of lawyers many times just makes everything very uncomfortable. This would also make the ACLU co-conspirators in defaming Johnny Depp, which was pointed out by Johnny Depp's counsel regarding the whole issue. When it comes to Johnny and his team pushing for Amber to prove her donation, things are moving, for lack of a better term, slow. Amber Heard's lawyer argued Amber's right to privacy regarding keeping those receipts a secret. The judge weighed in, saying that this was no longer her private matter because Amber had already talked about the issue publicly, and that if it was genuinely a private matter, she would have never talked about it publicly, let alone in connection with the domestic abuse allegations. At one point during the hearing, the judge even got furious at Amber's counsel when it was insinuated that she would opt out of showing the receipts that prove her donation. It became particularly concerning for Amber Heard at one point when the judge started to build another argument. He said that anyone in her place would have volunteered to present the donation receipts herself instead of having the court go to the charities and demand it from them. This actually made the judge quite surprised at Amber's reaction. Now that it's been established that her donation has everything to do with the domestic abuse issue, the future looks bad for Amber because of her own comments. So far, more than 1.5 million people have signed a petition that demands Amber Heard be fired from the upcoming Aquaman sequel. There have been rumors about Emilia Clarke replacing her in the new movie, but Amber has been busy posting on Instagram with her and Mira's costumes. It has been suggested that by doing this, she was trying to make Johnny Depp's fans jealous. Really, at the end of the day, it should be about fairness. So far, nothing about this case and its consequences seems fair. Amber, who has been proven to be hitting Johnny in the leak calls, has faced zero consequences for her actions. In fact, she was even made the UN ambassador on women's rights. Her career was not interrupted at all either, while Johnny's world seemed to have ended the day Amber came forward with the allegation. I fail to understand how people can still back Amber in this case when it has been proven numerous times now that the woman has been lying about a lot of things. Having said that, all hope is not lost as the US libel case is yet to announce a decision, and this defamation lawsuit hasn't been wrapped up either. With the amount of new evidence that has been collected over the past year or two, I don't think it's too optimistic to say that future rulings could end up going against Amber Heard. If she's actually proven to be lying about the most basic stuff, the woman could most definitely end up behind bars. Well, this is all from this video. If you have any thoughts on Amber Heard's lies about her $7 million donation, why don't you share with everyone in the comments section below? If there are still any Amber Heard fans out there or people that do not take Johnny's side, do share why you think so. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you again with a new video soon. Until then, take care and goodbye.